back everyone to our course on Hindu art and architecture. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about the iconographical features of Agni and its origin. Let us begin with the introduction. So the word Agni denotes fire and it has been derived from three verbs from Sanskrit, which are from the root word I, which means to go, Ga from the root word Anj, which means to shine, or to Daha, which literally means to burn, and Ni, which means to lead. So therefore, Agni. So Agni is the fire god and he is the messenger in the Vedic times, and even today he is referred as the messenger who takes all our wishes, all our desires to the Almighty. So the fire god is called Agni as he is said to be Agrani, the first principle of thought, and during an invocation, during a yajna or a ritual. And he is said to be the leader who is the ever awake disseminator of knowledge. He is said to have three forms, namely the fire, the lightning, and the sun. The names also are very close to the English word ignite and the Latin word ignis, which means to ignite or to burn or shine. The various names of Agni are Saptajihva, which means to have seven tongues to lick the sacrificial butter. He is also said to be Vahni, Pavaka, Anala, Vaiswanara, which means the son of Viswanara, Abjahasta, holding lotus in his hands, Dhumaketu, who's the sign in smoke, Hutabhuj or Hutasa, who is the devourer of the offerings, Sukra or Suchi, which means the bride, Rohitaswa, which means to ride or having red horses, Chhagaratha, which means the ram, who is the rider of the ram, and last is Tomaradhara, which means to hold a javelin. Even in the present context, Agni or fire is the part of a major part of the rituals, or like during the weddings or even during the cremation in Hinduism. Let us now discuss a bit about the origin of Agni. As in the previous classes or even in the previous lectures, we have always referred to the term Vedic. So the maximum gods in Hinduism are derived from the Vedic period or from the Rig Veda. So the Rig Veda states that Agni was born by the prowess of Tvashtr, the first born creator of the universe, or from the Apam Napat, the supreme god of creation. Agni is manifested in the waters and its flames increased upwards. And he was the god of fire and sacrifice, divine knowledge, action, energy, and is also associated with water. It is sacred spark and the first emanation inherent in all the beings. Out of 1028 hymns, 218 of them are dedicated to Agni, who is one of the supreme gods in the Vedas after Indra. He is the priest of the gods. He takes offerings from the material world to the Almighty. Through yagnas or the sacrifices or rituals, he carries the oblations to the gods, and without the presence of Agni, no god or divinity is approachable. He is supremely powerful and is immortal and witnesses all to all the actions. He is said to confer wealth and satisfy all desires to those who perform his yajnas. The invocation of the Vedas, O Agni, lead me onto the right path, implies that Agni should transform the energy and create a balance between ether and Pingala Nadis, putting it on the straight path. Now we are going to discuss about the iconographical features or how to identify Agni. So the Hindu scriptures Agni is represented by two hands, one marking immortality and the other marking an unknown symbol of life. He is said to have two or seven hands and three legs. It kept on changing with the time and with the references in the literary sources. So the ancient seers or sages have divided in Agni into three parts. First is that of Garhapatya, which means for general domestic use. Aahavaniya, which means for inviting or welcoming a deity or a personage, and Dakshinagni for fighting the evil or against the evil. His vehicle is said to be a ram, which is a sacrificial animal and connected with the rituals itself. His descriptions are varied, and in some legends, he is clothed in black, mounted on a chariot drawn by red horses, and seven winds are the wheels of his chariot. He carries a flaming javelin in one hand and uh, and the swastika in the other hand. His seven hands are depicted in the form of swastika, which is one of the most ancient symbols of Hinduism, as it symbolizes prosperity, success, and good luck. Its esoteric significance is inner achievement, inner fulfillment, and inner progress. The swastika is also used as a focal point for connection while reciting the shlokas from the Rig Veda. And also, the iconography of Agni, he is often depicted with a beard, and flames are also around him. So, this was a description and a discussion about the iconography of Agni. Thank you.